Alright, as requested, here's a little review video over my Smart Parts Epiphany. You've seen like dozens of videos of this thing shooting. I've got a few game footage videos of me playing with it. I know some people have asked for me to do this video and it's taken me a while because some things have been coming up. But I got a quick little list of stuff I can go over for it. See, first off, appearance. Once you get this thing, personally I think it looks pretty hot for the level gun that it is, like the low-end gun. The body on it, it's not bolt-out back, so you know you might want to invest in a bolt-out bag, but I think they did a really good job when they made these, like the milling on them and everything. Looks pretty hot for a low-end gun. I give that maybe a 5 out of 5. Next category would be performance. Now this thing, when I first get it, the standard operating pressure on this thing is 280. Alright, that's what the manual says, that's what Smart Parts says, but many people have discovered that you'll have problems if you're always running at that pressure. Many other owners, including myself, lowered the PSI on this thing, on the reg, down to 200 and adjusted the gun in accordance, and haven't had any problems with it yet, but it was for quite a while a very unreliable gun for me. But ever since I started tweaking with the PSI, lowering it and stuff, and adjusting the board to make up for the lower pressure, I haven't really had any problems with it. It's been months and months since I've had anything really wrong with it. My little bolt stick here and there, but that's nothing a little lubing couldn't fix. Because it was unreliable, sometimes they really can be, and people really have problems with these guns and hate them. I'll give that a 2.5 out of 5. Weight, well, you know, it's a low-end gun, and if you know the operations of this and the internal setup, you'll understand why it would be. It's not that bad in weight, but it's kind of heavy, pretty heavy. Smart Parts use a magnesium alloy body on this thing, so that really adds some weight. And well, it's not going to be light like the Ion, but the Ion's a plastic POS. No offense to any Ion owners, but that's why it's so light and why people are complaining whenever they pick one of these up that's heavier. It's because this is actual metal on here with some rubber accents to add to the appearance. I'd give that about 2.5 or 3. I mean, it's not that heavy, but for out of a lot of guns, it'll be pretty heavy. Stock features. Alright, this thing actually has pretty decent stock features when you buy one. It comes on with an on-off ASA. I upgraded to a CP ASA, and I bought a rail because I like this S rail that Smart Parts makes. I upgraded to CP ASA because Smart Parts ASAs, anyone's ever used one on their tanks, can eat your threads up. They can damage them over time. Whenever I got that new Crossfire tank, I said I'm not even going to bother messing it up, so I just went ahead and I got a CP, which I like a lot more. It actually bleeds, with the stock Smart Parts one doesn't, but you know, it's an on-off ASA and it comes with it. Grips, great grips. Grips aren't a big thing to people, but whatever. These are probably some of the most comfortable ones I've ever used. Trigger, I love this trigger on here. It's awesome trigger for especially over the Ion, some other guns in the price range. I wouldn't upgrade this if I had one unless I had a personal preference for another trigger. It feels great, it moves great. Feed neck, it comes with a throwaway feed neck, which is to be expected from Smart Parts when they were making these guns, and the Ions and the Shockers, they all came with one. Now the newer guns are coming with clamping feed necks, as anyone can see. Barrel, it comes with a standard Freak Junior. I sold mine to a friend and picked up a normal Freak and All-American. It shoots exactly the same. You don't have to upgrade the barrel. Only thing I'd recommend getting is a few inserts for the back, or if you prefer an All-American front on there, and get that. Works the same, exactly the same. Bolt, it comes with a Smart Parts Firebolt, pretty light. It's no L7 or anything, but it works pretty damn well. Another thing that comes with is the firing chamber with the different inserts in it, which is a big leap over the ion. So, ion owners know when you get it and you start getting those high rates of fire, you're going to experience a lot of drop off, and you need to get a QEV to help with that. This one does not require that you have to get a QEV in it, and I've never experienced drop off with it once. Let's see what else. The body, like I said earlier, you're going to want to invest in a bolt out back body kit. It makes things so much easier when taking it apart and maintaining it. You don't have to completely take this part off and deal with all the hoses and wires on the inside. Again, which is moving on to the board. Comes with the same crap Smart Parts boards that all their guns do, except for the newer shockers, which are coming with all that, you know, the new boards that they have. They have PSP and all that stuff and debalance. It's a lot more programmable. I give stock features about 3 out of 5 on this. Decent, but not the greatest. Price, I'd give it 2.5 to 3. They're going brand new right now for about $200 to $250. You can probably find used with some ups on it for about the same price. It's not that great a price. When I bought this, it was $300, which was alright. For the other guns were priced at, like the PMR and the Mini were about $400 when I bought this, but whatever. Price is okay, not the greatest. You can probably find better deals, but I know this video isn't as in-depth as I wanted to be because I don't have as much time. Overall, I give this gun a 3 out of 5. It's a decent for beginners, but when you start moving along and you'll want something better, which I do too, but you can check it out. It's a decent little gun. I've gotten it about 24 BPS tops as I've gotten it with the QEV and the Virtue board and this on ramping. You can see other videos of that, but that's it. And there you guys go.